Hi ladies. Hi ladies, my name is Ralyn Miller and some of you may know me. I have been in the business for 6 years. I started in April of 2003 and I am a proud team manager, and I've experienced a lot of joy with this business, and I've had a lot of fun, met some amazing women, and gotten some great personal growth. What's been fascinating though is that it's only been recently that all of these, well, let me preface this first, that I was voracious. I have always been voracious with my reading and my studying and taking in everything that I can from all of the trainings. I don't miss a passion power, I don't miss a convention, and those are really key because there are a lot of things in this business that you'll start to find actually help to rev you up, help to motivate you when you don't necessarily feel that motivation. And all of those things always did. Now, I may have an incredible library of self-improvement, business training, and all of that, but what I recently realized is that I wasn't actually using them to their fullest potential, and therefore I wasn't bringing out my own personal potential. And I know some of you have got on the call with, I forgot her name, bless her heart, but Dana Wild's mother. And she talked about affirmations, positive thought, and the power that we have in our subconscious. And I've always believed that and thought it was fantastic. But you know what? If you looked around my house, you would never find positive affirmations. I didn't have my goals clearly written out. And for goodness sakes, even after 6 years, I hadn't had a vision. I hadn't visualized my success. I hadn't figured out what my purpose was. And recently, I started breaking through and actually writing those things down. One reason, I started reading a fantastic book and actually started doing the things in it that they tell you to do. Now, reading and hearing about things is one thing, but once you start actually applying them to your life, such as writing down affirmations, writing down what your vision and purpose are in your life, things start to happen. I did mention that I've been in the business for 6 years. I love it. It's the best business ever, and I wouldn't take it away for anything. But the past 6 years have been kind of a roller coaster. They've been inconsistent. And I've only just recently started getting more consistent with what I do after I started actually writing out my affirmations. And I even was reading a book called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Highly suggest it. Thank you, Tammy Quillisi, for the recommendation. And thank you, Dana, for the book. Needed it. It was amazing. And just writing those things down and stopping and thinking about what it is that I want my life to do and having them down in writing actually helped to solidify the fact that there's hope, that I really can. And it was amazing because once that started happening, I've become more consistent. I actually do at least one thing every day to further my business. Previously, I hadn't. So really taking the time to invest in yourself, and it's not a lot of time. I mean, I take 3x5 cards, and I now carry these around with me wherever I go. I happened to, Mark Victor Hansen uses a $100 bill and wraps it around his 3x5 cards so that he has the feeling of abundance every time he looks at them. And what you do with these is you read them. You read them twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, when you're feeling down. Okay, now I will say, baby steps for me. I am doing it twice a day, when I get up and when I go to bed. And that helps. And not only am I reading it, but I'm also getting in that feeling space, because that's important. That will really help to motivate you, and it will actually help to align the stars, align the universe, align the things that you need to come into place, and also to have your subconscious mind be perceptive. and be able to pick that up, pick up opportunities that present themselves that might have presented themselves any other time, but you might not have necessarily consciously noticed it because you weren't in a mindset, in a frame of mind to accept it and use it to your best ability. So what's been fascinating is that when I do that, I wake up in such a better mood because, you know, life can be sometimes it can be a downer, and sometimes you don't know what you can do to get out of a funk, to get out of a negative spiraling mindset. But affirmations, reading a goal, reading a purpose, stopping and feeling the joys of already having what you desire really helps. Now, you may be asking, okay, so affirmations, that's, you know, how do I do that? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you write them in the first person, that it's about you, that you're speaking about you, and also in the present tense. So not I want to, I'm going to, or I wish. Those are all definite feelings involved with those things, those thoughts. It may permanently keep it in the future. If you want it to become your present, use I am. I am is one of the most powerful word combinations. It is a statement, it is a declaration, it is a heck yeah up on the top of a mountain. So, for example, one of mine in my wonderful stack is I am the 2010 Silver Star. Congratulations, team. Thank you. Now, I have that. It's beautiful. It's colorful. I use felt pens. I love it because it makes me happy when I look at them. It brings a little joy. So I say, I am the 2010 Silver Star. Stop for a minute. Think about what that entails, how that feels. I'm walking up on stage proudly, gliding in my long purple strapless dress with the silver star embellishments to accept my award as the 2010 Silver Star. I'm receiving my sash, my fabulous crown tiara, and roses. I am being treated like a star, and everyone in the audience is clapping and applauding for me. For me. And Dana and Mary Dawn are bawling their eyes out saying, God, thank God, finally, we knew you could do it. And then I just feel fantastic. That was very nice.